What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the video. Today we're doing something kind of new. So as some of you know, usually on weekend or not weekends, usually later in the night when I'm not doing anything, usually we're in tournaments with a lot of my subs. And I met this guy named Izu22. So while I actually get this replay started, I'm gonna talk about him. He's actually an S5 rank, one of the highest ranked people that I actually have on my friends list, and we trade max sometimes. Sometimes go back and forth. And today he was actually trying to teach me how to fight UI Goku. Now, UI Goku, of course, is one of the most popular characters in the game, of course, right? And he was basically showing me what I was going to look forward to when I started doing ranked single battles. UI Goku's, Gogeta's, all that. And this is just one of the matches that we actually played where I faced UI Goku. And now, pause it real quick, right? Not going to lie, the first time we played, he smoked me. I'm talking, I got perfected, I think. No, I got like 1-2 hits off. But I got cooked. This is the second match, because I didn't say the first match. This is the second match of the video. Keep in mind, he's S5 rank. And I want y'all to watch what happens, because this is the training that I go through sometimes with my higher ranked homies. Now, of course, as this starts out, right, I'm just trying to like feel him out, you know what I'm saying? Get some little combos off. Now, his super counters are good. He has some really good super counters, I'm not even gonna lie to you. And his super counters are actually mad consistent too. So that makes me have to do a lot in order to try to build those super counters out, which what I usually do is just delay buttons, which y'all will see it later in the video. Now, of course, I see him charge, so I'm going after him, but he sidesteps me. Hit him with the gut punch, but he super counters me again. He's not really good at those advanced wars, though. I tried to time skip his command wave, but ended up getting hit full force. And now the health lead is abysmal. The health lead is terrible. I try to bait out something, and instead, I just get dodged. Now I'm doing a really good combo, right? Just doing a little quick combo, quick damage. I'm going to do time skip again. Because honestly, we're going to be honest. Time skip is the best move. Usually when I do time skip, I usually use it in order to, like, you know, as decrease their ki. Or I usually try to break their guard. It works, actually, because most people will just block when they see time skip because they're afraid to sidestep it. He is not. But he did block that and he did reduce his ki, and now I can actually be on the offensive, as you're going to see. So I tried to get him there, but, you know, UI movement, and yeah, I got Sonic Sway. So now the health leave is bad. But now I'm starting to get a hint on what he actually does. He likes to sidestep and do the heavy punch a lot. So now I'm just doing a basic combo, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when I'm playing high rank opponents, they don't expect just the basic combo, just the basic breath, the basic X. Sometimes you gotta just utilize that. Got him with a perception, just gonna do a really good combo turn around. He's gonna do a super counter, of course, and I run his advantage war, but I have more ki. So that means that I'm completely fine with this because I keep building my skill points, and his ki clone is really good for dealing with these type of people. So I use my skill point, go to time skip, try to bait that out, bait the ultra movement out, get behind him. Now we're going in for a full combo. And this combo is long too, because I figured out I could try to delay my buttons. And when I figured that out, oh boy. Now we're in this advantage war again. And of course I have more ki, so hopefully I actually win because I have way more ki than him. And the thing is with this is boom, and then hit him again, boom. And I used ki clone. I tried the perception, but I was in the animation already. He gets a grab off. Now the health lead is bad. You're right, I'm winning by a lot. But it's UI Goku. So this man could 2-tap me, and the ultra movement is so good for situations like this because the man becomes virtually unhittable. And as you see, just by one combo, suddenly we're even in health. One might even, and he used ultra movement again, which I saw, and now I'm vanishing him. And the thing is, I don't have ki clone activated yet, and now I let it activate. Oh no, I don't. Oh yeah, ultra movement activates. I'm pretty yeah. Then I do ki clone. That's when my ki decreased by 2, and I use ki clone to dodge ultra movement to end the match. Now. That was just a little prelude of what actually happens. We actually run 3 more sets, which we're going to see in today's videos. I don't know what to call this series. I think I'm going to call it just like analyzing with Kami, because I like to watch my fights and I like to see what I can improve on. And I decided, well, if I do this anyway, I might as well make it to a little series. So this series is probably just going to be me analyzing and seeing what I can improve on in my fights. So without further ado, let's go on to the next fight. Matches I want to see. It was like 5 a.m. when this happened. But he chose Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and I chose one of my favorite characters in the game, Majin Vegeta. Which, let's pause real quick, right? Let's just. Oh, I can't pause this. Never mind. We have to watch these intros. But I love this intro. This intro is so freaking sick. Oh my god, I love Majin Vegeta so much. But this, what you're about to see, is some gameplay. This is some of the best Dragon Ball I've ever played. And with that being said, I start off with getting combos. So the thing is, right now I'm trying to figure out how he's gonna play with Goku, and right now he's playing very aggressively. So I'm trying to, you know, aggress back. But this man's super counters are on point. Now, one thing with Majin Vegeta is he starts out with full ki. So now I decide to just mix him up, right? That's why I go for the low there. Trying to bait out his perceptions. Boom. See what I'm saying? Just try to bait him out, honestly. Because Majin Vegeta's damages is so good, and in those class situations, I can do that charge heavy hit to just really just knock him loose. The perception is really good here because that man had it. He used Instant Spark, but I hit him with this to, you know, to punch him for the Instant Spark. Now he's at low health. I do my Instant Spark, which, pause. Majin Vegeta's Instant Spark actually gives him armor against normal attacks, which is going to come into play later. Well, not in this match, because I'm pretty sure in this match, I think I know how to say. So we fight for a couple minutes, and right now I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and he uses ultimate. And I'm actually doing something, so we clash, and I end up winning this clash. Boom, boom. But I try to pull up and do, and this is when you're going to call me stupid. I pressed B by accident. I pressed B by accident, and I ended up getting the final explosion off, and as you know, it decreased my health. So I thought I lost the match, but he was in a knockdown state, so he ended up actually getting hit by a final explosion, and I ended up winning the match. Now, of course, that was a really sloppy match. I'm going to be honest, that was a much sloppy match because I didn't do a lot of super counters, but I used Majin Vegeta's high damage and just really quick hits to my advantage. Because when he gets going, when he's able to just start mixing you up and just start making you guess high, low, where am I going to go? Am I going to charge him? Am I going to back hit? That's when he gets in his bag because he has such damaging hits that even letting one of his combos go through can take away whole health bars. But that's that match. So then I was going to the next one. Obviously, we play the same characters again. Not gonna lie, this series may become a regular thing. It may not. It all depends on what fights I get. I like to document good fights and I like to rewatch them. Obviously, now that I know his playstyle, in my head, I'm like, okay, if I just continue to be aggressive, I can just hammer him on defense. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Especially because Majin starts full key, so I'm able to be very offensive, and he has to play very moderately because he doesn't start with full key. See that key difference? He has 1 bar, I have 3. Now these super counters though. That man got super counters down pat, and I do not. As you can see, I do not have super counters down pat. My defense is sorely lacking in this fight. And he is using that to his full advantage. Like I said, he's an S5 player. So he's pretty good at the game. Now, he does get caught by those vanishes a lot. He tried to do a move there, I'm pretty sure. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, he's kicking my butt right now. He is kicking my butt. But I'm just trying to be aggressive. But he read the frick of that Dragon Dash, and now I'm trying to super counter, and he is just baiting me. He's just baiting me again and again. I'm not gonna lie. This man is beating my behind in this match. I'm talking hitting me with the mix, hitting me in the pots and pans, cooking me in the kitchen. That man is doing me filthy. Let's hope I can make a comeback. Now he's charging up and I'm going to go into Spark. Because my thing is, if I can get my ult off, then I can turn this match around. So I saw these perceptions, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna pop my ult. But I failed to remember that popping your ult makes you take a step back when you're close to the opponent. And because of that, he's actually able to get out of it. And he gets out of it, and I lose all my health. And now he hits me with the command man, and I lose the match. Now, what did we do wrong? We did a couple things wrong. One, we got too predictable. We kept Dragon Dashing. We kept just doing the same thing over and over again, and he got used to it. He adapted to it, and he was able to counter me. We started doing the same combos again and again. He was able to find the timing to really super counter. He was able to just break down our offense. And the thing is, if your opponent is able to predict you, if your opponent is able to catch onto your patterns, you're at such a disadvantage because the second that happens, it's the second you lose a match. Now, with it being 1-1 for our Goku versus Vegeta, it's 1-1 now. Now, of course, I'm over here like, we can't end it off on a 1-1. But now that I know that he has my playstyle down, this is when I change my playstyle. This is when Okai Kami gets to cooking. Let's go on to the final match. Our final match. Now, let's see. Off the rip, right? I'm over here thinking he countered Dragon Dash. He was super counting my vanishes. So what can I do? And I decided on one thing. If he's going to be looking for super counters, he's going to be able to do perceptions. He's going to be doing all of that. I have got to try to bait it. I have got to try to bait out his counters, bait out his perceptions. And that is what I'm going to do here. So I try for a heavy hit, doesn't work. He hits me with a really clean hit to turn me around. I get behind him and I start going crazy. But I'm noticing that he loves to super counter on that knockback. Now he hits me with a perception. Now the neutral's even. I'm sizing him a little bit. I'm keeping going. I'm keeping the pressure on, going low. Just making sure that he knows. I'm mixing up. I'm doing grabs. I'm doing lows. I'm mixing him up so that he doesn't have time to actually. Now we're in advantage war, but I got more ki. So now I'm waiting. He popped into Spark, but I'm going behind him because that leaves himself open. Now I'm just doing a basic combo, bink, 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 and then I tried to do my attack and it did not land. But now I'm able to just go crazy because I realized this is a very short match because I realized his playstyle. I realized how he played. And as you can see, actually, where the frame I paused, Goku's coming behind me. And I already turned around in order to react to him. And that's how I was able to sidestep him. But he was able to pull his ultimate off. And this is going to set the tone for the match. Because now that he got his ultimate off, now I'm at a severe disadvantage. Because I'm going to be very low. I'm going to be disoriented. But we realized something about this ultimate. Notice how you don't see like the magnifying glass. Goku's ultimate doesn't make you lock off of him. I'm still locked onto him. And he has 0 ki. So now the fact that he has no ki and I'm still locked on, I still have 2.5 bars. It makes what happens next so amazing. Because he's going to try to pop into sparking. However, I still see him. Even at the ultimate, I still see him. And the reason that ultimates actually lock off is because when you use your ultimate, you use all your ki, right? And so as the opponent, if your opponent has no ki, you can maybe go on the offensive and make them start blocking. You can break their guard, make them go into ki drain. That's why ultimates have that lock of ability, but Goku's does not. And so he's going to try to pop Instant Spark again because he thinks I'm locked off, but I'm not. So I see him pop Instant Spark, and I go immediately on the offensive. And he's wide open for attack. Look at his health. Look at the key bar. You already know what's about to happen. One hit, and we win the match. And that is how I get better at Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I try to just really hammer in on the opponent, really play on the offensive. And yeah, that's my Majin Vegeta. Now, of course, we've covered 4 fights here with, pretty decent fights. But I'm feeling one more fight because this is a pretty short video. So let's find one more fight, and I'll see you guys in a second. Now, our final fight may be one of the hardest fights. We were playing. This is in a tournament. This is in one of my tournaments. Which, by the way, if y'all want to ever play, if y'all ever want to play with me and just play with me as like my subscribers, y'all ever want to play with me, I host tournaments pretty much every day. If y'all want to join a tournament, let me know. I'll hook you up and we'll run some sets. But right now it's Frieza versus Cell. And if anyone knows anything about Cell, Cell is an offensive mastermind, and I'm playing Cell. But the thing is with Frieza is Frieza gets his health back with every transformation. He's in the second form. What you think that means for me? That means that I'm going to have to kill this man like 5 times to even be able to have a chance. Let's get it. So off the bat, I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. So off the bat, super counter. This guy is really good at super counters. And I'm not good at vanishing at this current moment in time. He does this, which I didn't even expect that. Like, no one ever does the charge back hits, but he did it. And now I'm trying to get behind him, but his super counters are on point, ladies and gentlemen. Like, he is really good at the super counter. Now he transforms, and he gets health back with the transformation. And he gets damage up, and he gets speed up. In other words, this fight got a whole lot harder. So now he is beating the crap out of him. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I'm able to stay on the attack. I'm able to try to counter hit. But for some reason, he's a lot faster than me. So now I'm trying to just go to Cell, but his super counters, once again, are on point. And now I'm sitting here struggling. I'm like, how can I bait his super counters out? What can I do to bait these super counters out? Because he is destroying me right now. He's using these charge hit. He is really just applying pressure and forcing me to respond. And he's able to, he going crazy. And now we go to the final form, which also health back, damage up. And now at this point, I'm pretty sure he has high damage than me, by far. But now he does Ki Blast because he knows I struggle at Ki Blasting. So now I'm trying to get him a combo, but his super counters are just on point to the point where I just can't seem to counter him. He goes final form, and this one things get hectic because final form actually has a super that's gonna happen later in this, and I will actually let you know when it happens. But notice I have full ki down, and I have that little bar. Now if he super counters me, now I'm in trouble. So now I'm just trying to lay my buttons, but he used that to Sonic Sway and hits me with unblockable. I can't escape this. And now look at the health difference. I'm at my last bar of health. This man is at green bar. I'm cooked. Now, he's going to try to go instant sparking, and he gets it off. Now we're in trouble. Because now, not only does he have instant sparking and more health and more damage, but he just made me pop my after image. So now I have to rely solely on my neutral. Now, of course, I'm trying to dodge him. I'm trying to dodge him any way I can. I'm trying to perception when I can. I pop after image. I noticed he tried to do that, but then he just Sonic Sways me, decrease my ki by even more. And now he tries to do his ultimate. But I'm in movement, so I'm actually able to sidestep it. I charge up a little bit, and I try to counterattack it, but I end up missing. And now it's bad luck, because he keeps Sonic Swaying me and depleting my ki. And the more he depletes my ki, the worse it gets. And now he gets me in a combo, but I block below. And now, once again, super counter, but he has more ki than me. And now we're in trouble because we are one hit away from dying. I pop After Image, and now as you can see, he's behind me now. And I turn around to face him, but I have After Image on. So that means that I'm actually able to vanish him. And now I got him in a combo. I'm just trying my best to delay my button so that he's not able to super counter. He goes right back on the offensive. Now look at my health. We are at, he can breathe on me and I die. That's just how it is. If he breathes on me wrong, I perish. Point blank period. I die. Finish. Finito. So I have to do everything in my power to make sure that does not happen. He's going for the Ki Blast to shit me out. Now I am 3 HP. He Pop Spark. Now, anyone in this situation thinks there's no way you win this. All he has to do is Ki Blast you. Now it's infinite Ki Blast. Y'all obviously don't know nothing about the Kami special because I thrive in situations where I shouldn't be thriving. So I see he's going to try to do this move. And this move is unblockable and it follows you. But it keeps him in one place. And I know that. So I try to go in. He does it again. Once again, keep going. Use After Image to dodge it. And now I charge my Ki up because what I'm going to do next, I'm going to need my Ki. I go on the offensive. I weave that. I go in for the combo and I end up winning the match. We made a comeback by staying calm, staying patient, and realizing that our opponent loves to try to counter. And once I realized that, I was able to adapt. So that's going to be the video, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want this series to continue, I'll keep doing it. 5 likes and I'll post another part tomorrow. And yeah, I think that's going to be all for today. I will see you guys next time. Peace out, Maokai Samurai.
The world took everything, left me naked as a babe. I was born yesterday.